Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is our mass make. We're in week 109. And if you are a returning family member, welcome back. And I hope that you guys enjoy today's mass make. I made a sample of what we're going to do real quick. Nothing too difficult. This is a double page pocket. So what you would do is, say this is your journal page, you would have that like so, and then on the other side you would have your pocket. So very nice to use. I made this one super quick, so they are really easy. All of my pages today have the back side coffee dyed. I took 12 by 12s and cut them down into 11 and 8.5 by 8.5, and so it's that. And I said this wrong the other day. It's, you know, basically if you're in the UK, it's that A4 size. I said A1 the other day and I knew I was wrong, but I couldn't remember. Anyway, never mind. But so just the size of copy paper, you know, regular letterhead in America. And let's get started. These are, like I said, these are really easy, but they give you a fun result for your journal. And I love pockets. So you're going to flip it over, and whatever side that you want on the inside, you're going to put that facing you, and you're going to put the other side to the back. What I was going to say is we can put book page in here, which is what I did in the original video. I originally got this idea from Tina, who got it from Tanya at Teddy Treasures, and then she got it from someone else. So it's gone around a lot, I guess. But you're just going to do this into thirds, approximate thirds, and you're going to bring the one edge over slightly so that you can have a place to glue, okay? And then you're going to fold that down. All right. And then we're just going to fold these over so that they're just about touching that line but not quite going over it, and then glue these down. Super easy peasy pockets. Okay, now if you do want to do book page, I advise you to do it before we glue this shut. I did bring out some book page with me. I've got it within reaching distance, so if I want to do that I can. But like I said, you don't have to. You can just have it be a coffee dyed background or whatever background you have if you have a double-sided page. It does add a nice vintage flair to have a vintage book page, you know, in the background. So I think I will probably gotta fold that before I glue it. Okay. There we go. So there we go. So that's what you're going to end up with, just like that. I do have some paper here. Let's see. You don't have to have it coming up very high. It just needs to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Tina measuring thing. I love this. It works pretty good, and it's quicker than trying. I'm not an exact person. That was one of the reasons I was drawn to Tina's channel in the first place years ago, was because she crafted a lot like me, and I do have a tendency to just do it as easy as I can. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and, where's my scissors? I'm going to go ahead and make it so that I can fold this over, because this will be glued to a page, and then it will look a little more structured. Now my paper is tearing, so old paper, so you may want to use paper that's not going to rip on you when you go to do this. I don't really mind that rough edge, simply because I'm going to distress it, and it'll probably just make it look better. And we're just going to run this along. Easy peasy like that. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. Make sure that you put it up on this side and up on this side. So you're going to want to make sure, because once this is folded, that'll be what's showing. That'll be showing. So you want your paper to be in the right, you know, upright. You know what I'm saying. Okay. So again, if you fold that over the edge of your paper, you can get kind of have more of a feel that it's right there at the edge where you need it to be, like that. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let this tear all the way up. I actually think it might, oops, no, I'm going to need to, there we go. Okay. All right, now. Okay. Again, I'm going to trim it so that I can just fold it over. Make my life easier. I don't know how I managed that, but somehow that was a little bit over the edge, so I'm just going to tear it. There we go. I do believe somehow I pulled my paper up slightly and made it go off. So I'm making sure this is bent down over that edge right. There we go. Okay, so now you have your two ends with your book page, and now you're just, which side do I want? I think I want this side to show because there's a little more browning on that edge. So I'm just going to take this and lightly run the line down. There we go. Okay, let that kind of dry for a sec. Make sure, just open it a little, make sure it's not glued to the inside. You don't want to block your pockets. Okay, now this time you're going to fold one side lower than the other. You can make it as deep or as shallow, like one side shallow and one side really deep, or you can make them the same size, whatever you want to do. I'm going to make mine a little bit off so that one side's a little higher than the other, just for a variation. But there you go. There is your pocket. And this, of course, like I showed you, will glue into your book. Say you've got your page, it'll be glued in like so. And then you can glue this in, and you could glue it in with a side pocket, or you could make a second pocket up here by just leaving this space open. You know how we do. And then you could do the same one over here. You could make it a double pocket. So this can be a double pocket, or it can be a triple pocket, or a quadruple pocket. Okay? It's up to you. However you want it to end up. Here we go. We're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to bring this into thirds. Kind of roll it in there. Make sure your ends are even and that you've got it over that little, just over that middle point. Okay. All right. Okay. These are fun, right? They're super easy. Let's see. You know how I was telling you guys the other day, if you were watching the other day, I told a story about Cordy looking for something, and he ended up looking, you know, through my craft supplies trying to find it for me. I was trying to fix his phone case, and I wanted to put a snap, and I couldn't find my snaps. So he went back through and tried to look and see if he could find them. And one of the things I don't think I mentioned when I was talking about how he was so amazed by all the supplies that I have, but he went into my mass make drawers. Now I have a full-sized dresser beside me, or I guess it's kind of like it could be used as a dresser or a TV type stand. You know, it's got 2 cabinets, and then it has 6 drawers, okay, 3 on each side. They're full-size drawers. 2 of those full-size dresser drawers have, and they're filled to the top with mass make ephemera. And so we were laughing because I have so much and it's just there and I'm not using it. And he's like, babe, that's a lot. And I said, I know. Oops. So I want to put some paper in here again. Do I have enough with both of these to make this work? Maybe. Maybe. Let me see. It might be off just a little, but not bad. So yeah, I think I will go ahead and use these pieces. This side fits a little bit better. The other one's a little bit narrow, but that's okay. There. So anyway, it was really funny. But we were talking and he goes, you should try to sell this. And I said, well, I actually did sell some ephemera in the shop, but I was thinking that I might do like 50 pieces of ephemera for, I don't know, 12 bucks, 10 bucks, something like that. I mean, it's going to cost me to send it, of course, so I have to keep that in mind. And you know how prices are now with mail, you know. But let me know in the comments if you guys, if any of you would be interested. I know that, what's her name? Natasha. I know she sells blank ephemera that she makes and then sells it for people to, you know, go ahead and decorate for their journals and stuff. Would you guys be interested in that at all if I put that in the shop, you know? Just let me know in the comments, because I'm thinking like, you know, I don't know, probably like 50 pieces for $15. I mean, that's quite a few pieces, right? That's a lot of ephemera. And I have so much. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I don't think I'll ever be able to decorate it in a lifetime. That's why when we do mass makes now, I've pulled back a little bit on how many I make because of how much I already have. But I'm just going to trim that so it's even. Yeah, this is the one that's not quite all the way over, but I really think it'll be okay. Let's put it just there. Anyway, so let's see. I think you guys have got this down pretty much, right? They're pretty easy. I was glad because it was funny. It's Saturday and I was sitting here. Cordy had to work today. I think I told you guys that in Friday's video. And so, or I mean in Saturday's video that I did on Friday. And so I was sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already, now it's like 1 o'clock. It was like 12:30 and I go, oh no, I didn't do my mass make yet. And he's not even home and I could record it and not even have to worry about it. And so, yeah, so I jumped on here and looked to see what the video was from last, 2 years ago. And yeah, here we are. Yay! So I'm looking here because I really like those pictures. Let me see. Can I do a really short? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's good. That's cute. Okay. I like the collage pictures that are on here. Now, you are going to have some stuff that's upside down on one side, on the smaller side, but we're going to decorate these, so it's not going to matter. You know what I mean? Not going to be too big a deal. So how many minutes? 14 minutes, 15 minutes in, and I've already made 3. So that just kind of gives you an idea of how super simple these are. So So if you're thinking about giving them a try, please do. They'd be great for your journals. They would be great. Actually, they'd be really cute if you guys keep a scrapbook, any type of memory book, you know what I mean? Which basically is what our journals are, but yeah. These are just fun. I was also thinking about making, I'm playing with an idea in my head of creating an ephemera book. And I'm trying to think, kind of like a book where, say someone purchases it and it's filled with ephemera, ready to go, ready-made, even some decorated, maybe all of it decorated, and then having it attached to the pages in such a way that you can pull it off and utilize it right away in your own journals. And it would be just like a miscellaneous ephemera book. That was something I was thinking about. So I would use, like, I don't know yet. It's not fleshed out yet. It's just a thought in my head. But I was thinking I could use, because I was even thinking to do it for myself. The type of book I would use, I'm not sure. I was thinking I could use like a regular book, almost how we repurpose a book and tear some of the pages out to make it room for the, for the thickness, and then utilize the pages that are left as not glue. I wouldn't glue it in, but I would definitely attach it with something that wouldn't tear it, like a, I don't know, I'm sure I could find something. But it would be one of those books where you could just reach in and grab a piece of ephemera, and I mean, maybe we'll make one together on a future video or something, because it's in my head. I'm fiddling with it. We'll see where it goes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get an idea in your head and you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this idea yet, but is this book wide enough? Might just be. Let's see here. I think it's just, actually it might be just right. It's maybe just the tiniest bit wider than what I folded here. Okay. Let's see here. Yep, I think that'll work. Oh, I guess maybe I didn't even need to cut it at all. So I am going to cut this page about in half. And maybe I can get 2 uses out of it. Now, like I said, you do not have to put the piece of paper in here if you don't want to. I mean, the book page, you can just leave it blank, That's okay too. Come on, get up there. This paper is super, super thin. This book page is very old. It is, the book itself, I think, is from, oh gosh, it's from the late 1800s. And so, yeah, this paper's like not wanting to cooperate. There we go. I got it. No, I didn't. It's still not right. Shoot. You know what? I'm going to do it this way first, and then... Okay. All right. Now we'll fold it over. Good enough. Close enough. So yeah, anyway, anyway, that is some stuff I've been thinking about doing. I've also been on the computer trying to work a little bit more on my digitals. I just, when you step away from something and at least my personality type, I stepped away from all the crafting and everything for so many months. It has been an actual challenge for me to get back to where I was before. And I know you guys have felt it, and I told you, Vanessa, you commented on me spoiling you guys with all these videos, and I said this in the comments, you guys deserve it because you've been so patient with me, and you've waited on me to get back to where I can work again and stuff. And I'm very grateful to all of you who've stuck by my side and who are still subscribed to the channel and still communicate with me and are actually, my friends. I mean, it's been such an honor to know the people that the Lord brought into my life through this channel, and you guys you've been so faithful and so giving. I think I'm going to make this one the same height, pretty much, just so we have a variation. I see it's coming up right there. I guess it didn't glue down right. So we're going to just hit it a little bit. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I really do like these. I haven't made them in so long, my goodness. So how many have I done, and what time is it? It's 20. I've done 3 so far. Let's make one with strawberries. Little strawberries. Okay. All right. And I also wanted to put it out there, if you didn't know, if you're new to the channel, that I do also have, and there's a link in the About section of the channel, I have a devotion channel. It's called Kingdom Devotion, and where we do daily devotionals 7 days a week, and I want to invite you over there. It's, sometimes they're a little bit longer, but for the most part they're pretty just short devotion with a little bit of teaching and some application, and then just an encouraging word for the day. So if you are interested in that, please join us. We also have a Facebook group that is in the links as well, and then my Instagram, and I think I also have my Tara's Take Business page. I was really surprised to find out that I've got praise God, a lot of you, I think you're subscribed to the channel as well, but I have quite a few followers on Facebook on my business page. So thank you. If you're one of those that follow me there, I really appreciate it. I try to post all the same things that I post in the Facebook group. I post the videos that I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave this one. I like this background along with the coffee dyed look. I think it's pretty. Let me wipe my hands because they're super gluey right now. And it's bugging me trying to work with the paper. Yeah, so I'm not going to do coffee. I'm not going to do book pages on this one. Yeah, I actually coffee dyed and got a batch of coffee dyed paper ready. You know what for? I mentioned the other day I want to do a journal, so I was like, I need some paper. Got to get it ready, right? All right, there we go. I love this paper. I think it's so pretty. Now these are just, all of these pages, if you like them, they're out of the really giant Hobby Lobby scrapbook pads, okay? Paper pads. Do we even call it scrapbook pads anymore? It's just paper pads, right? So as you can see, this works just as good if you don't have book page in there. It's just kind of fun because the book page gives it that real vintagey look, but you don't need to have it. And this matches the background so well, I just kind of like it. So I've got 4. I think I'm going to stop there because, even though I did cut my paper for more, I think that this is good. So let's see. I really like the green paper. I like the strawberry too. I like all of them. Let's be honest. I do. I enjoy all of them. I think I'm going to go with this guy. I don't know. He's fun. He's already got a good collage going on. So I think we'll decorate this one. So first I'm going to grab my good old Distress ink, and we're going to go around the edges. Now with this side, I should be able to just hit that V like that. Oops. Don't want to get it on the inside on that book page. Alright. These will be easy. I was looking back through some of my listings the other day, or was it the other day or was it today? I can't remember. Days just kind of fly into each other for me. And I was looking at some of the stuff that I had done, and I was like, dang, that looks really pretty. Do you ever do that? Go back through your, something you haven't looked at in a really long time and go, oh, wow, I like that. Yeah, I did that. I was looking and seeing which lace I like, because I think that this might look really pretty on here. I kind of like to put stuff on V's. My eyes always feel drawn to doing that. I don't know why, but I think that would look pretty. So yeah, let's do a piece of lace definitely for the bottom. I think I'll do that for both sides. Okay. Now, what else? I'm trying to think, because what kind of feel do I want, for this piece? We'll put those on after we've done a little decorating. I've got all kinds of different price tags and stuff in here from Tina. I'm looking for some dark ones, maybe some color, I don't know. I like that one. I even have these giant, I've never used these. I bought them. I like them, but I've yet to ever use them. The prices and stuff. I don't really know why. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I'm just pulling some things out that I think would look decent out of this box. I'm not sure what color I want to go with, or if I want to go with a darker. I do love a London sign or a Paris sign. Anything, as you guys know, anything that has something to do with one or the other, or both if I can. Let's see. One of my other favorites of hers. I could add a little color. Let's see. Pull some of these out. That one's fun. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Life is like a rainbow. You need both rain and sun to make its colors appear. Very true. Very, very true. That's a weird sound. It's like a vehicle going by and it's making this weird sound. I'm not even sure what to call the weird sound. I think I'll put this on there. I love to tear these down and darken the edges. Just these random words. I think they're fun. I probably need to print more of these out. So let's see, what else is going on in our lives this week? Nothing really. I'll be honest, this week is kind of, let's see, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. Then of course I told you guys about Monday. I'm getting sworn into the PEO group, which is very, very exciting and such a wonderful experience. And then, yeah, I know at my doctor's appointment, I am going to talk to him about hormonal treatment, because now that we've checked my thyroid, and he didn't call me with any bad news about my blood work, so I'm thinking that everything, even after they did a deep dive, they checked me for for cancer, and that was nothing there, praise God. So I'm thinking that I may be having hormonal issues, which would be not too surprising considering I had a partial hysterectomy when I was 27, and then I of course went through menopause earlier than you normally would at like 40 because of that. And so yeah, I'm thinking that maybe that might be what's going on for me with and I've looked it up and done some research, and I found out you can even, as a woman who, if your estrogen is low, you can even have heart issues form from that, which no one ever thinks to say to me, let's check your hormone levels, which, I mean, of course not. Why would they? That would only kind of make sense to check a woman of 58 years old who's had a hysterectomy at a very young age, but I digress. Anyway, I just think it's kind of funny. It's like, okay, we wouldn't think to check that. And so, yeah, I've talked to you guys about my hair loss and different issues, with my health. And I've been looking up, the symptoms and stuff. And I have pretty much all of the symptoms of someone who's, post-menopausal. So I'm like, okay, we may need to look into that. Yeah. Now let me see. I was going to check real quick and look and see if I had a number that's maybe a different shade. Just because this one's pretty too. Look at me. I keep finding all these ones I like. That's funny. Oh, that one's cool. Maybe I'll use that one instead. That's a pretty color. And it kind of blends and brings in some more of the bluish look. That way we could give this a little more color than it has on its own. Of course, we could use that one too. No, I think I like this one actually. Oh, that's just that one, but bigger. Okay. I wish I could hear y'all. Which ones do you think look best? These are so neutral that I guess it really doesn't matter much. Yeah, I like that one better. Let's see, what about a butterfly? Ooh, I love these numbers too. These are fun. Okay. So yeah, that's the scoop. I will keep you guys updated. So hopefully my doctor will want to work with me on something, because he's a great guy. He's very cooperative, and I think he probably will be like, oh yeah, let's check him, you know, because he's just a very agreeable person, and also he really does listen. He's a brother in Christ, and he's, you know, he's younger. He's even younger. He's like between the ages of my son and my daughter, and so he's real. He listens to his patients. I mean, he's one of those doctors that gets in a little bit of trouble for staying with us for too long, kind of thing, because he's extremely attentive to everyone, which is very nice to have a doctor who takes what you say seriously and doesn't just, you know, sit and tell you that you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to your own body. So that's kind of a refreshing thing. At least I have a confidence to go talk to him and know that he's not going to just say, no, Tara, we're not doing that, or you're not right, or no, that couldn't be, or, you know, any of that. He doesn't ever do that. So I'm grateful. Now I'm looking real quick here to see other little things we can add. I've pulled out so many because I want to do both sides. So that's the reason I'm kind of doing all this different. But I absolutely have no idea how I want to do it. So we shall see, right? I think I'm just going to go ahead and commit to putting something down on the paper, and then that way I'll get going from there. I think I've told you guys this before. I still struggle. I believe it or not, I still kind of am hesitant when I go to decorate in front of everybody. Because when I'm by myself, I really sit back and kind of think about what I'm putting on there. And when you're doing this on camera, you got to think a little quicker on your feet. You know what I'm saying? And because you don't have as long to be going over stuff and seeing what you want to put where. You know, maybe I should have saved that for the other side. I'll put it down here, I guess, because I already put the glue on. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, see, if I had some of my little mini collage ephemera made up, I've used it all. So now I'm going to have to be creative here because my case is empty. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad, you guys. I found these. I had misplaced these guys here that I had, and I'm so excited that I found them again. They're my little, one of you sent them to me. The, what is it? Vellum. Couldn't think of the word. I know somebody sent them to me, and I'm trying to remember who. Vanessa, was it you? Oh, that's pretty. We have all these small pieces. Oh. I wonder if I tore... Oh, you know what I just realized? you probably already realized what I overlooked. I stuck this down here, and I was planning on putting, of course, I guess it'll be okay. It'll just show up at the edge of it, because I was going to have the lace hang over, so yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. I was thinking that this paper with all these lovely butterflies might look pretty. Okay. I'm going to let this ink down a little bit. It's not coming off quite as good as I want. I probably need to reload the pad, but I don't want to right now, so I'll just wet it down. Okay. Alright. Get to go and teach the kids tomorrow. It's like I said, today's Sunday for me. So I'm going to go teach the little ones, or be a part of teaching. I am the helper now, which is so lovely. I think I told you guys that last Monday. It is so nice to just be able to kind of be there and watch the kids and interact with them and play, and not be so much, you know, the disciplinary person all the time. I like that. Oh, that's cute. I'm liking this. Oh, we're going to put that right there. It says Paris, and then we're going to stick this right where you would put like an address. We're going to put London. There we go. Cute. Cutesy. Oh, I love it. Okay. Coming together a little better than I thought. Now let's see. We'll figure it out. This guy's going to go on the other side, I believe. Let's do a sign. I love kind of giving it a year, 1892. But I don't think that sign matches as well as another one might. So let's see. We have other colors, so let's look at them. If we can find them. You know, it's when you want to find them that you can't find them, of course. All these big things in here. Let's pull these out so I can see a little better. I like when they do the years, you know. I love that Tina has those. 1892. Would that match a little bit better? Maybe this one. Let's do this one. Yes, this one goes. Much better. Much, much better. Get rid of these white edges where we cut it. All right. And I am going to add a little touch, a little smack of gold around these edges, because this paper is kind of dull. Just to make it stand out a tiny bit. Okay. And, all right. After I get done recording this video, then I'm going to upload tomorrow and Monday's devotions to the other channel. And then tomorrow I will upload this to this channel when I get home, probably from church. I think, let's see, I wish there were, what can I put right there that he can kind of be leaning on? Well, maybe I have one that's not leaning on anything. Somebody that's just standing there. Oh, I do have this guy. Yep, I'm going to use him. Okay, so let me grab my little woody pencil here. We're going to do a base for him to stand on. Y'all know the drill. Got to put some groundwork underneath him. Get it? Let me get my little brush and my water. Don't need much, just the tiniest little bit. If you get it too wet, it doesn't want to, it spreads a little bit too much. I like it to be a little drier, and just so that way it kind of gets skidded edges across your paper. Okay. And also, I kind of timed this good because we have two sides to decorate, and so this way we're only at 1:45, so that's about, yeah, half an hour to do both sides. That's about right. All right, and then that way he can stand right there. There we go. I'm not going to put the lace on this one, on this side. I think it's fine. I like that. What do you guys think? Pretty cute. I know, butterflies in an old man, but it just, I don't know, for my eyes it works. So, all right, now this side we're going to do, let's see. I have glue on me and it's sticking. I have no idea which, because this is a smaller side. And then let's see what else we have in our little papers. I love these papers, Vanessa. I use them so much. Oh, they're so pretty. I gotta find the right one. This one's pretty cool. Let me see. I think this one might be it. Maybe I will. It's a little long, so we're going to tear some of it down. But I was thinking maybe I will decorate, like use this as a backdrop and decorate over it. Okay. I really just need to get my little piece of cardboard out and stop being lazy and just pull it out of the drawer, and then I'll be able to do this. See? It's right next to me. It's not like I had to go anywhere for it, okay? Okay. Makes it so much easier. There, okay. Now, I'm going to put her a little bit off center. Maybe this direction. And then that way I can kind of take a few things over. We're going to bring this piece down. Okay. Get all this trash out of my way so I'm not stumbling over it. So I hope you guys like these. And if you give them a try, let me know in the comments, so I know that you guys did. Let's see. I might do lace on this side since this girl's on there, because it kind of go with her. So what can we do here? I wanted that word on here, but now that I'm doing it, I'm not so sure. I'm just lay her down. That way it's there. You know, it's that first commitment for me sometimes of committing to a piece, whatever I've decided to put on. Like once I commit to it and then glue it down, then I can build from there. I think it's easier for me to make myself do that, because sometimes it's just going to take me forever to decide if I don't. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down this lace just along the bottom. Okay. Which side is right? That one. Okay. Okay, there's that. That's good. All right. Now I'm thinking that maybe something will just go a little better than the ones that I chose. I definitely want this little butterfly. You know what else? I might lay down here. I'm not sure if I will or not, but I might. I have got all these stamps that I haven't been using, and I have a ton of them. Let's see. Should I do one with some color? These are all browns. I think I'll use this one. It's a lady on here. I'm just gonna grunge her up a little bit. She's pretty bright white there. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. I don't like these bright white edges. Okay. And get this back out of the way. Okay. I want this butterfly on here, but I'm not sure it's going to work. I'm going to leave it there for a second. Maybe I'll build a little put a couple of these down that can maybe build a little bit of a corner. Let's snip that. And that way we can stick that like right there. Yeah. I don't think I've actually ever cut one of these and did something like that, but that's okay, right? It's my piece. I can do what I want. I was thinking of building a little bit of a kind of a collage-y background here, just a little to put the butterfly on top of, because my eyes, I'm looking at it, looks like piece, 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 you know, instead of having any kind of, I don't know, additional background stuff. So I wonder. Now that I've put I think I'll do one more, and maybe let's do this one. Maybe like that. It's almost like I'm trying too hard with this one. It's a smaller area, and we're going to stick this on here because it's going to bring a little more color to it right here. There we go. Now, I don't think I'm going to use that one now that I did that. But okay, I think I like that. I love using these little word signs to just build a backdrop to put stuff on top of. I'm going to just put him down. I want him there. I'm going to quit worrying about exactly where I'm sitting him. There we go. Okay. So there we go. That's what I'm committing to. So hopefully you guys like this piece and want to give it a try yourselves. I'm moving everything out, so I don't think the word admire is going to fit on here. Of course. Actually, I know. Bear with me, guys. You know how I am. I kind of don't hate that. I wonder if I tore that down just a little bit more so that it's a little shorter. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm putting it. Hopefully I'll like it later when I look at it. It's going to have to go. I want it right next to her. Okay. There. Oops, it's a little high. Shoot. No, I can't do that. There we go. All right, I just wanted that A not to be covered. Okay, so there, okay, there's the front side. And then here's the back. And I think it turned out pretty cute. You can decorate them any way you want, of course, you know, and make them look however you want them to look. I do love my collages, so yeah. I realize that most of what I do turns into collaging. I don't intentionally do that. It just seems that that is how it goes. And so I'm learning to accept that and be okay with it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you give it a like, and remember to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the fam. And I love you guys. God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.